Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Phoenix Suns. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, the veteran savvy of Chris Paul has helped transform the Suns into a contender. Teammate Devin Booker said, on the floor, he knows what's going on before it even happens. With him, the game is never out of reach. Guys?
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allen. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jonas Valanciunas.
And when you look at his rebounding numbers, I think the season is starting to wear him down a little bit. His numbers there have dipped over this month, but I'm sure he'll catch a much-needed second win soon.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for New Orleans, they've got Josh Hart. He's out there with Devontae Graham. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the 4. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Pass to Graham. Back to Jones. Now here's Ingram. Takes it inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Moving so well at 6'8". Ingram can be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Crowder with a screen. Booker for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Ingram against Bridges. Outside Grant. From downtown. Knocks down the long J.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Paul finds Booker. Ayton, the screen on Hart. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul.
Devontae Graham.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Booker against Hart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
That free throw good from Booker. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Crowder. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Bridges against Ingram. And he gets it to go. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Graham, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Valanciunas sets a screen. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Booker against Hart. Ayton, a screen on Hart. Inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by Booker.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Ingram. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
3 on the clock. The kick out to Graham. And again, no good by New Orleans. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
It's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 1. And that one's good. Temple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And McGee with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Alexander Walker. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Offensive rebound. Hayes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Outside Payne. Back to Johnson. Pass to McGee. Crowder outside. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. From 9 feet. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder.
Well, I think you have to appreciate how Jay Crowder sees the floor. This guy is an unselfish player who wants to get his teammates involved. Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Crowder with a screen. Johnson passes to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, McGee with the block. It's Shamet on the wing. Pure from three-point range.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Temple. Drives to the hoop. He's off on the layup. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
That's an inbound violation.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Paul against Graham. No good with a layup. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA? One of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Outside Paul. Back to Johnson.
Already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton, a screen on Hart. Right side Johnson to the middle. Here's Ayton. And he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Ingram outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Got it. Ingram's got 8.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Hart. Here's Booker. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Pass to Paul. Booker against Hart. Ayton, the screen on Hart. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ingram against Bridges. Graham for 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Pass to Johnson. Now Booker. It's stolen by Hart. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Jones. And it's Alexander Walker in for Graham. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Ingram against Bridges. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? Hauled in by McGee.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Ingram. Fires from deep. And again, New Orleans no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. McGee, a screen on Hart. To the paint. And McGee with the stuff.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Booker with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Temple comes in for Ingram. And it's Satoransky in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. 59 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Hayes. Basket's good on the assist from Satoransky.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
McGee passes to Crowder. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by Marshall. New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. That one a little long. The Suns have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Temple. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
The line for your Pelicans, Garrett Temple. At the line for 2.
Hits both from the stripe. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. Bridges left side. And here's Payne outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, this is one they'll be favored in, but they can't let their guard down. The talent disparity isn't that much. Worst thing you could do is play down to your competition.
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Phoenix Suns.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Suns leading. We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Josh Hart is out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Booker finds Bridges. Outside Booker, down low. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Booker drawing the double. For 3, Bridges. That shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Outside Hart, pass to Jones. Ram for 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Crowder outside. Screen by Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul, shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Graham against Paul. The fader. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. That one goes in.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Pass to Crowder. Stolen by Valanciunas. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That's his
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Suns substitution. Cameron Johnson.
Here's Graham. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Inside, Valanciunas. Paul with a steal. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 10.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Here's Valanciunas.
Phoenix foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas. New Orleans making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Jones. Alexander Walker comes in for Hart, and it's Satoransky in for Graham.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's McGee. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Temple comes in for Brandon Ingram. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Temple. He's got 5. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket on the night. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Shot's good by Saturansky. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Payne finds Paul. Outside Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Saturansky. No good with the triple.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Johnson. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Saturansky. Excellent D there from Payne. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Paul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Bridges, he's checked in for Shaman. Out to the wing. Johnson passes to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to McGee. Johnson with it. Covered by Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. And McGee with the stuff.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Outside Ingram. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. Here's Ingram. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Ingram's got 12 points.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been...
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Get up and make some noise.
On the floor for Phoenix, Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Ingram, covered by Crowder. 19-footer. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Payne finds Crowder. Now Ayton. Valanciunas covering. Ayton draws the double. Outside Payne. Let's go with a 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Ingram. Outside Grant. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Ayton. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Payne. And the layup is good off the glass. Payne's got his first points of the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Crowder. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
It's been
foul.
fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
Both free throws good from Ingram. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Pass to Graham. The floater. Here's Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Look, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Booker drawing the double. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Tipped. Hart from long range. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Crowder. Pulls up on the wing. The shot by Ingram, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Booker on the take. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, that's worthy of a top 10 highlight reel play. Valanciunas letting everybody in the house know he's got some skill.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. Here's Ingram. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And he recovers it. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Second chance shot, and it comes off the front of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. From the wing, back to Payne. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Payne, pass to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. For 3. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Booker.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Brandon Ingram. Temple's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Satoransky in for Graham. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And there's a defensive 3-second call.
New Orleans ball. At the line for you.
And the technical. Free throw is good. Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Booker comes in for Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
JaVale McGee. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jackson.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities. And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Knocked loose. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. On target from range.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his fourth personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for New Orleans, Garrett Temple.
Good on the second one. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
At the line for New Orleans.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Paul. Driving to the basket. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's his first.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot, wants to get the end one. Nicely done.
And so they foul intentionally.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for New Orleans, Garrett.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now Booker. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.